Welcome to a video on lines of symmetry. Here on my GeoGebra screen, you can see a variety of objects. So what I'm going to try to do is construct a line so that it cuts the object not only in half area-wise, but so that it also makes a mirror image on both sides of that line. So let me kind of get started by looking at the object that looks like an L shape. If I were to draw a line from M to P, notice how not only did I seem to cut that in half, but if you think about folding it across that line, those parts would fold onto one another. So we say that that figure has one line of symmetry. There's no other line that I can draw where I could have that folding effect. One line of symmetry. Others of these shapes, I'm going to look at the equilateral triangle next. I'm going to use my perpendicular bisector tool, and I'm going to bisect the sides. Notice if I cut that in half that way, that's one line of symmetry. It'll fold along that line onto itself. There's also a perpendicular bisector on that side. That's a second line of symmetry, or I could cut along on the third side. So we would say that the equilateral triangle has 1, 2, 3 lines of symmetry. All right. And figures can have more than that. If you look at this rectangle up here, it has 1, 2 lines of symmetry. So that's an example of 1, 2, and 3 so far. And then I have a regular hexagon here. You can fold this. Let me click perpendicular bisector. You can fold it along that line. That's one line of symmetry, 2 lines of symmetry. Try that again. I'm going to try click on this side. I'm going to click my perpendicular bisector tool. There's 3 lines of symmetry. You can see that right there. All right. So there's lots of ways to do that. However, you might also notice if you were to draw a line through the vertices, for example, from E to B, that's another line of symmetry. A to D, another line of symmetry, F to C. So this has a grand total of 6 lines of symmetry. Pretty cool. Not only that, but these kinds of things show up in the world around us. Let me scroll down for a second to show you a picture that I have here of a flower. If you think about this flower, although it's not exactly perfect like the geometric constructions I did, you could think about a line going through that flower right through the middle and cutting it into identical pieces on both sides. In nature, you're probably never going to get it exactly perfect, but there's many objects which have this overall idea happening where you have lines of symmetry.